Hello, this is Gurdip here highlighting some of this week's news stories, covering both commercial and residential mortgages. So what is this new trend of longer mortgage terms for first-time buyers? Mortgages are like 35, 40 years. Nobody's talking about 25-year mortgages anymore. There seems to be an increased focus on extending the term of mortgages, with a lot more mortgages lasting more than 35 years. Some of the markets say this trend is a sign of ongoing affordability issues, affordability crunch, high costs and house prices relative to incomes. So although a number of mortgages with up to 42-year terms eased slightly, it still remains higher than in the past. When I'm sitting with somebody, especially first-time buyers, they're really trying to bring that monthly payment down, and they're happy to max out the term. Originally most mortgage first-time buyers would say, 25 years. It's now, right, keep the price as low as possible. Lenders always check if a customer can afford a mortgage, and they don't really want it to stretch into retirement, but they'll take it right up to the edge. So this trend of longer term mortgages indicates really deeper affordability issues, I think. More home movers and remortgage customers just stretching terms to improve affordability. Maybe that'll change, if interest rates come down. When they come to remortgage, they may look to reduce that term, which can happen. So an organisation called UK Finance also highlights the future implications of longer term borrowing. What they say is, with cost of living pressures, and there's also 1.6 million mortgages coming off fixed rates this year, there's huge challenges ahead. I mean, some people 5-year fixes from previous, they're still on like 1% and 2%. They are shocked. Concerns have been raised about the impact of ultra long mortgages on retirement prospects as well, because before you do your 25-year mortgage and then you focus on retirement funds, and now you may not have the money to do so. And there's been an increase in people aged sort of 56 to 65 looking to move into home ownership, which is bizarre. You'd expect them to already own a property, but affordability is being pushed really to the edges in terms of when you can get your first house now. You wouldn't have thought it would be in the 50s previously. So, this is where we're seeing quite a lot of more senior people who are first-time buyers. Any sustained recovery has yet to materialise due to expectations of a reduction in the Bank of England base rate. Some of the commentators, like Eric Leenders, Managing Director of Personal Finance at UK Finance, what he said was that while some households were better off in the first quarter, we're not out of the woods yet by a long stretch. Cost of living pressures remain. This election again sort of throws everything up there in the mix, and especially from the market perspective, are things going to change during the election? Nobody thinks so. So many lenders have signed up to a mortgage charter offering various options for those struggling with payments, but you don't want to get there really. Recently, the number of fixed mortgage deals for borrowers with a 10% deposit has dropped as well, and 5% are nearly non-existent now, I'd say. So lenders looking for minimum 15% for majority of deals. Let's see if they resurface post-election. Affordable housing, it really is in short supply, and it makes it a real challenge for first-time buyers with limited deposits. So that's where we're at.